Hello, welcome to Scotch and Talk. I'm here with David from Evolocity. David, tell me a little bit about your company. Introduce us to it.
Sure. So Evolocity is a small business lender. We lend money to small and medium-sized businesses across Canada. Size of the loans are anywhere from $10,000 to $300,000, and we have some niche markets that we focus on. We started in 2008.
What industry are you most focused on when you're lending money?
Right now, our specializations around restaurant, specialty retail, specialty grocer, dry cleaning, health clubs, spas, the types that banks traditionally either have shied away from, or either because of size or because of the risk. But we've developed a pretty good understanding of the market and the business, and over the last 10 years, developed a lot of the data to make good underwriting decisions. So those are the areas we focus.
What are some of the most or more riskier businesses to invest in?
Yeah, definitely lending to restaurants is risky for sure. I mean, there's a life cycle and a time lag for restaurants, and what you want to really make sure of is these merchants have a good history, a good pattern. They're not using it for debt consolidation, that it's for growth opportunity or cash flow or inventory purchases. So I would say restaurants and maybe auto are the two of the more riskier areas that we play.
And do you get any benefits like free food or free car maintenance or anything?
No, we get nothing free. What we do try to do is we try to support some of these businesses. We'll do some of our events at clients' places, those types of things. But no, we don't get any of that stuff.
That's unfortunate. What are some notable restaurants or dry cleaners that you've invested in?
Yeah,
help start up.
I have to be careful because I can't really talk about all the clients. What I'll say is we do a lot of franchises. So, for example, we do the Burger Kings, we do Midas Muffler, we do Tim Hortons. So we do a lot of the franchise locations. And Tim Hortons is a good example. They've got to upgrade a lot of their coffee machines. They need capital to do that, some renovations to their locations. So that's kind of areas that we do well.
In general, how much does it cost to start a franchise Tim Hortons?
Everyone's different. I don't know enough about each of the different franchises. Some of them are very low. You can get a franchise for $60,000, but they pay higher royalties. Others are much bigger. The McDonald's and Tim Hortons, but the royalties are a little bit less. So it really varies.
For you, what's the most rewarding one to work with?
I love to see merchants who've gone on to do, 2 locations, a third location, who've used our money. We had one merchant, it was in the furniture business, got financing from us, and then eventually got to a certain size where they got traditional bank financing and they didn't need us anymore. But they would say to us, look, we couldn't have gotten to that level where the bank felt comfortable with us without you guys having been there. So those are the types of things that make me proud. The other thing I'll tell you, I'll do a plug for is, we started this thing called the Women's Founders Fund with Startup Canada, where we do micro grants for startup businesses, particularly female-led startup businesses in STEM. And that's been incredibly rewarding, because to see some of these amazing businesses kind of help them get off the ground a little bit, or help them with some marketing or office space, et cetera, has been really, really rewarding. So,
well, thank you so much.
Thank you.